telling her what to fucking do, bud. You don't even know what the fuck you doing.
Shut up, pussy. Use a mark.
Dude, pussy.
Use a
Dude,
mark.
that's all you got to fucking say. Oh, you punk. You pussy. Oh, that's fucking funny, dude. That is fucking. You a fucking straight clown, homeboy.
Well, AP, looks like you're a bitch-made motherfucker like we knew you were, you old fucking bitch. My bad. Shut up, bitch. I'm talking to you. Shut up. Shut up, bitch.
He ain't beating nothing else.
This ain't even a real account. This dude is not fucking about the life. He ain't about the city. This dude ain't shit. He's like, I'm from the six. Hey, did you have to Google that before you said it, or what? Did you Google it?
You Mexican. You're Puerto Rican. Shut up.
Oh, I'm Puerto Rican. Hey, thanks, old boy.
Scary. You scary, AP.
Thanks. Thanks. I'm Puerto Rican. Okay.
Or you're wetback.
Oh, what? Oh, damn.
Bitch. And you got the nerve to call people racist, and you really just said that, bitch?
Yeah,
hey, the funny part about it is I'm neither of those. But thanks, I appreciate.
But regardless, this piece of shit been up here calling my dude racist, and now you want to say that bullshit?
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch.
Because that's the only knowledge he has. Just like him looking up the internet stuff.
Hey, Pete, don't even address me, bitch. Address the men who are talking to you, bitch.
I told you I was sorry. There ain't no men
fuck you and you're sorry. You are sorry, bitch. Your mom's sorry. Your dad's sorry. Your dog is sorry. Your wife is sorry. Fuck you, bitch. Tell your wife to come see me, bitch. I'll dog walk that bitch.
Hernandez is Puerto Rican.
Ooh,
why would you even say anything bad about being Puerto Rican or insinuate?
Go get Hernandez.
I'm talking.
I didn't mean that towards Mr. Hernandez.
I'm talking. If you're going to insinuate something like that, first of all, ask the young man politely, what is your ethnicity?
If you hey, Miss Hernandez. Hey, baby, look, my Puerto Rico princess is here, bitch.
Someone for being Puerto Rican, you see the
she here now
that just came in? Yeah.
You better run, bitch. Pussy ass. How you gonna run from a chick? Thank you, Jizzle. Appreciate you.
Not a problem. Happy to help. Love to yell at you whenever I can. Hi, Mr. Right. I'm Miss Wrong.
Hello, Miss
Wrong. I
am
gonna hop down out the box.
Hey, LP. Thank you, Jizzle. Love you.
Love you too.
Hey, LP. Miss Hernandez, you were sent alive because your boy AP just said some off-the-wall, out-of-pocket bullshit about Puerto Rican people. And we figured, maybe you should know.
Hey, but supposedly he's in Chicago. This dude's probably not even in Chicago at all, man.
Nah, he lives at
He is. No, he really is. I know his address. He really is.
Nursing home, bro.
No, he don't. I was just joking about that, but he doesn't. He lives in Chicago. He does.
Hey, that's even better.
Actually, he lives in a town called Crystal Lake.
Yeah, but Crystal Lake ain't even a hood.
I'm sure it's not. Ain't it from the movie?
Crystal Lake ain't even a hood.
Yeah, right. I'm ultimately scared in this live. I feel attacked. Can I get an advocate?
Right here. He's back. He's back.
Oh, fuck, cuz.
Hey, but I'm Puerto Rican now. Damn, bro. Man, my race be changing all the time.
Hey, look, you're right next to
I appreciate you, Mr. Wright, for speaking up like a real man, just like Kid was, because this motherfucker ain't no real man. I know that.
Let Miss Hernandez up.
Hey, Miss Hernandez, come up, baby.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Go ahead and request Miss Hernandez. She's actually a Puerto Rican princess. She's beautiful. She's my best friend. AP, you done fucked up, bitch.
That's my baby right there.
No, it's not, motherfucker. Hi, Hernandez. I love you.
So I'm going to say something, right? Because I was sent a clip of the live, and I just heard what AP said, okay?
Yep.
I'm going to say this as a very proud Latina woman. I think one AP to throw any racial slur out there is extremely disrespectful, regardless if it's towards me or anyone else. And we've had this conversation, right? Two, I think to scream that you're in the Aryan Brotherhood from a box is also extremely disrespectful to anyone who is a minority. that is in these chats and on these pages.
Well,
Exactly.
AP, shut the fuck up. Number one, if you knew anything about the Aryan Brotherhood, we link up with the Serenos, the Southern Hispanics, and they're our friends. So, and I'm very proud to be in the Aryan Brotherhood. So,
I think that, and I can understand where you're coming from, right? Everyone's entitled to rep whatever they want to rep and be part of whatever group they want to be a part of. But I also think as someone who is a minority, who is not in that place, the trauma that has been occurred through generations, right, that has affected people very close to me who are in their 70s is a little triggering. So I'm not judging you based on the past of a group, right? But it's also a little disrespectful.
What has the Aryan Brotherhood done to anybody outside of the prison?
Does it matter if it's inside a prison or not?
It does matter. It does matter. Because, like I just said, and I'll say it again, we're friends with the Hispanics, and we're friends with the Hispanics. They have nothing against the Hispanics. So, again, what did the Aryan Brotherhood do to the Hispanics? Maybe the Norteños, but the Serenos, nothing.
But the point is, it's still a group that has an issue based on someone's race or ethnicity.
No,
that's where my issue comes from.
With all due respect, you're wrong. It has to do with prison politics. It has nothing to do with someone's race. And I'm a Muslim, so I would like to. Hey,
so
shut the fuck up, AP.
And I'm not trying to argue with you, right? I guess I have a hard time with the fact that there are both.
Actually coming up. Who is?
No, me and Hernandez talked about this, and she absolutely has a right to her opinion. I told Hernandez that, and Kid knows that. His opinion can be respected, so can hers.
Hey, brother.
And I think you're very
I've never been disrespectful to you, Kid. Right?
No,
like
never.
I've stayed very quiet.
1 minute. Hey, brother.
Yep.
Brother, you see this guy AP? He said the Aryan Brotherhood ain't shit.
Yeah. Well, he can say that behind a screen.
Okay, I'm gonna hop down because I was trying to have a conversation about sorry. Yes.
I got something to address.
AP, please be quiet.
AP, stop.
Of what you said. Now, the AB is not, as a whole, is not a racist organization whatsoever. Do we have racist members? Yes, we do. Just like every other organization out there, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. They all have their racist members. But as a whole, we are not a racist organization. Now, behind the walls,
there's always politics.
I have several friends that are of a different ethnicity of me, but behind the walls, there's a certain politics that we go by, just like every other race goes by. We have those working relationships with different organizations in there of different color. And what happens is because somebody over here that's a neo-Nazi or claims to be a neo-Nazi that does something foul shit, it's automatically labeled on us because we are the well-known organization. Just because that person gets labeled
hold
with
on one
us,
second, Mr. Cracker, or whatever your name is, because I'm not trying to cut you off. AP, if you do not shut the fuck up while I am trying to have a conversation with listening to this man, so I then can say what I have to say, I'm about to get really pissed off. Thank you.
All right, I gotta go. Love your face. I'll call you in a little bit.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
But just because somebody does some foul shit, and they get labeled, we get our name attached to it through the media or however, doesn't mean that person is associated with us whatsoever. We have had a long-standing, and I mean long-standing relationship with the Mexican Mafia, several different cartels, other different Hispanic groups, black groups. I mean, we used to get along real good with the Black Guerrilla family, the DC Blacks, and it takes one thing that sparks that stuff. Everybody fighting each other, but it was never about race.
Okay, so, and I can definitely open myself to educate myself a little bit more on the brotherhood specifically, right? Kid, I will address you specifically, right? Because I've been very quiet. I try not to cause drama. But the same way that I just told AP it was wrong to use the word wetback in a live, and I am saying that as someone who has been called that multiple times in my life, right? It's also wrong for you to scream the N-word multiple times in a live. So if people are going to hold individuals accountable for using racist slurs, you yourself cannot use them either.
He wasn't holding him accountable though, Mr. Hernandez. I did.
Okay.
Yeah, when
It's
he
just-
said that word, I won't repeat about, what he said. I'm the one that spoke up.
I'm being 100% transparent here. I'm being non-judgmental, and I am owning
Absolutely
this
not.
for
And around me, you already know
myself.
nobody will judge you or disrespect you, so you have a right to speak up.
I as a woman of color, because that's what I consider myself, being judged the way that I have been judged, being in relationships with white men who are extremely Irish and being told the spick is not allowed in their house. I have no tolerance for people who use racial slurs.
I can respect that.
It triggers me. It's a trauma for me. So, I came in here to tell AP is wrong. I'm going to tell you the same thing, kid. You have to understand that these bubbles down here are bubbles, right? And you don't know them personally, but you don't also know who's a person of color, who is family members of people who are color, and the trauma that has occurred to their family specifically. Not everyone has experienced racial trauma the same. And if you're going to have a platform with a large number of followers, you have a responsibility to be aware that there is trauma amongst the people who are in these lives. So I say that with respect. I was shared this live because of what AP said, and he was wrong. But I also, as someone who is close to Grow, who has sat with Grow many a times on the phone on very personal levels, please just have some awareness that I am in this live. And the language that was used the other day caused me extreme hurt. And it wasn't towards me. What AP said was not towards me. And I can tell looking at Mr. Wright, he is not a Hispanic male. AP doesn't know the difference. He was trying to be a troll. There's no excuse for it, regardless of what the reasoning is, right? But you also, and I say this again, not to be disrespectful, if you're going to start intertwining with a group of individuals, know that there are people of color that follow Grow and that follow May. And if I'm in a box, there's very strong women and men of color who will come into a live because I am also in a box. Just be aware of that.
Just to say this, and just to touch on what you're speaking on, I don't live off what the society's rules and regulations. I live off personal politics. Not to speak to people of color, I don't speak to people of color. I don't, it is what it is. People call me whatever they want. But that's how I came about. That's how I do a lot of my things.
So I can understand that you don't live within society construct, right? But at the same point, and I'm hoping that you can just understand this, you may not live within those guidelines, but those words, right? Having been an individual who has not been allowed in certain situations, who has been spit at, who has had rocks thrown at her, who has been chased out of a town, you need to be aware of the power of your words. Social construct or not, the people in here are people.
So, listen. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, just like you're not, but I don't change the way I am for anybody. I won't change the way I am for Grow. I won't change the way I am for anybody. And if y'all got hurt by that, I wasn't even at you. I wasn't even speaking to you.
All right, I'm gonna hop down, Grow, because I'm just, it's obviously not going anywhere right now. The point is, just be a little more aware, okay? I'm asking because I would like to be around the people that I consider friends, and I can't be triggered, and other people may not have the voice to voice what I'm saying right now in lives because of language that is being used. So I'm respectfully going to hop down, but I think the racial language just needs to stop all across the board. It can't just be, oh, AP said this. You said words. Grow has said words. Me and Grow have had multiple conversations about things said in the past, right? But there's a difference of accepting people into your life and respecting their boundaries. And I cannot be around racial tones. I can't. It's triggering for me. And I can't do it. So I appreciate you letting me say what I needed to say, Bro. And you also,
you know that. No, you're my girl. You know that. And like, you already know how I feel about certain things and what my beliefs are. And you already know what it is.
Mm-hmm. So I needed to say that.
I appreciate and respect you always.
A racial thing going on today.
But I do just want to let you know, and I absolutely respect everything you just said, but I don't want there anyone to be misconstrued or miscommunication. I am the one that spoke up to AP about what he said. So, because you know me and you know I wouldn't use that term. So that's why I said something that was not okay for me.
Yeah. So, respectfully, and you can message me off when you're out of the box, Grow, but I would like to have a conversation with you and just kind of let you know where I'm at. Okay.
Absolutely.
We're back.
Here's what I'm going to say real quick, just to end that, to piggyback. I'm sorry, babe. Is that cool? Okay. I can't turn my camera on. I'm a whole ass Caucasian woman though, but I do not. What? I'm not. I am. I'm a Caucasian woman. Let me do my speech. I am somebody, me and Kid have had a lot of private conversations about his political standings, and I understand where he's coming from about it being political beliefs. I understand where people come from with the disrespect they feel. I also agree with what Mr. Cracker said, that a whole group isn't what one person. What, babe?
No, I want AP just came back in the live. I want to come up here.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, punk, come on up here, punk.
But I agree with what Cracker said. I feel that we also can't penalize a whole group because of one bad seed or two bad seeds, whatever the case may be. I don't look at that group as that. I know there's stigma. I know people say that. I personally don't look at that group as that. I respect it. I'm not going to be okay with certain terms being used in front of me, but I think, Kid, you understand that, don't you? You do. But you also know that I respect your political beliefs, and you know what I mean?
Nah, AP, come on up here, AP. Come on, AP. Mimi.
Come on, AP. I'm just trying to get my dick wet.